nearby?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Tell us what.
Loads have gone to my school today. So you've got loads of these nice bats. Cornelia bats for 3 balls. And also we got the roll-on nets as well.
Oh, nice. Well, is there a roll net with each set as well?
That's fantastic.
Nice one, Brandon. You're breaking.
But was it a roll net with each set?
I don't know. I don't know if.
I don't think it's. And look, this is
Yeah, show us the box.
This is the box here. This is just one box. There's another box as well.
Brilliant.
It's just loads of bats.
Table tennis England have come up trumps there.
Yeah.
They thanks, Brandon. They said I think it's basically because they haven't. Well, they can't do ping like normal. All of the outdoor table tennis across the country.
Yeah.
They've got a load of these outdoor sets, or for people to play at home, and they've got their targets of who they want to use them. So certain groups and targeted outreach to certain groups. And I think we are. Well, I'm sure we are the table tennis club with a network, particularly at the moment. We can reach those groups. So everyone who's benefiting from the food hub can have a bat and ball and a roll net. And I think there's a lot more where that came from. I think there could be a load more of that stuff in July. So we can be really generous and give stuff to all the other food hubs, and then everyone in Brighton could have a bat. Basically, that's the goal.
Wonderful. Table tennis takes over the world. Love it.
Should we let Chris do the announcement, Chris? Show number, quick run through.
Yep.
Please.
It's 73, the episode.
73.
We've got the daily check-in, basketball skills with Pedro, quiz with Fran, with breakout rooms, photo competition with the fabulous House of Alexis, Zoom games with the gorgeous Theresa, and singing along choice from moi.
Lovely. Thanks,
Wonderful.
Chris.
Thanks, Chris. I think it's Andrew doing bat and ball skills today, which would be good anyway. But shall we do the daily check-in first, Tim?
Episode. Tell you what was really nice. Jacob Austin, Lucas Bradbury. Was anyone else from Backer on the show?
No, Owen didn't get back to me. I did ask him, but yeah, it's nice to see those two.
Their head teacher came on. That was really good.
Yeah.
He did have his camera on.
Should we just ask Digna how her day is, though? Because Digna put a 50. How's Digna? Where's our lovely Digna?
Digna?
Well, I haven't been for a walk today. So I do need my daily exercise. And so it's been horrible and I haven't been feeling very well. So it's been
well, we're sending you love, Digna. We're sending you love. And the photo sharing always makes you feel better, doesn't it? Seeing all the great photos.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pippa's sending you a virtual hug there, I can see as well. I love it. That's good. Fran's 100. Oh, love it.
I'm feeling generous, Theresa, and anyone who wants a roll net or some equipment for now or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyone who's on the Daily Show is welcome to a roll net and some bats and some balls. So I know people texted me earlier saying, "Could you have some for the T21 community?" That's perfect. I mean, there's 260 of those sets of 2 bats and 3 balls. I don't know how many nets there are, but I think we could get lots more as well. And I think it makes Table Tennis England look good because they need to be
of course they do.
Groups and someone's put on here. Oh yeah, it was Pippa making the tea as usual. That Table Tennis England are. What did you write? They're riding the BTTC wave.
Wave, yeah, I love that. And we can hashtag them. We should do, but I mean, yeah, it's nice actually. The last few reports they put on their Table Tennis England news, they just keep mentioning us all the time. So, yeah, that's good.
That's fine.
Oh dear, Fran's saying everyone's frozen. I think we're all right, Fran. I think it might just be yours. Right, shall we get on with the show then, Tim?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right. So I think it's bat and ball skills. And can we unmute Andrew? Because he did text me earlier and say that he would really like to do it. So let's see if Andrew has got something. Are you there, Andrew? I can see a door moving. Might not be there.
See, Lucy's got a bat.
No, I'm ready. Otherwise, Andrew, are you there?
Lucy,
Oh,
who's
here
in
comes.
the background?
Yeah, I am here.
Oh, good. I was worried, Andrew. You disappeared then. Have you got your bat and ball skills ready?
I got back. Yeah. Everyone's got a ball with them.
Yeah, it looks like it. Dickler's ready. Lucy's ready.
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
We are doing some. You're going to keep back and forward.
Yeah.
One cut big, one cut, one knee.
Lovely. Shall we start off with that, Andrew?
And look at that one on the side.
All right. Well, shall we see, Andrew, how many everybody can
Grab a
do in
bat.
30 seconds? Forehand, backhand.
Yeah, so exactly forehands or backhands.
With a quiz. We always love your quiz.
Go on, Fran.
Thank you. I'm also doing Zoom games tomorrow as well.
You are, yeah.
Tim, can I share the screen?
Yeah, I've just made you co-host. Should be able to.
Thank you. So today's questions are, there are 5 questions and they are about famous people and their catchphrases. Next week's quiz is all about Little Britain.
Fantastic. It's in the news
We've
yesterday.
just been banned.
So who is this and what's the catchphrase?
Right.
Who is this? What's the catchphrase? Who is this? What's the catchphrase? Who is this? What's the catchphrase? And the last one is who is this? What's the catchphrase?
You just go back to the second to last one, Fran. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right then. That's not easy.
Who is this and what's the catchphrase?
All right then. How would you like us to do this, Fran? In breakout rooms?
Yes, please.
Okay. There are 17 of us. So I'll just put you all into breakout rooms. How long do people need, Fran? A minute? A minute and a half?
Pippa's just
really
said she
don't
didn't
know.
see them, but I think there'll be enough
Yeah.
people in there, Pippa, who can discuss it with you. I think we've got it.
All right then.
Oh God, that would quite quickly.
You have no idea what the questions are. Please tell us.
I think the first one was Susie, unmute yourself. First one was
Chris, hold on. Chris, hold on. Serena, say something. Go on, Serena.
Oh yes.
See you to see.
Good game.
Got to tell us what the questions are. We don't know.
Oh right, the questions are is that you had to name the people and their catchphrases, and they're all British TV people. Start.
Catchphrase.
Yeah.
Well, the first one is Sir Bruce Forsyth, 1969.
Yeah. What was the second one? Les Denman, was it? Or
I didn't recognise.
Dennis.
What was his phrase?
Whose phrase?
Les Dennis.
I don't. No, not Les Dennis. Les Dennis. But I don't remember what is. And I. Oh yeah, Anne is that last one, isn't it?
What did Les Dennis do? What was this?
It's not Les
Chris
Dennis. I'm not even sure if it is. I just can't remember. What was the third one?
Rob, what did Les Dennis post? Was Bradley Walsh.
What did Les Dennis post?
Huh?
No, I can't remember.
Okay, third one.
What
Chris is
Dennis posted?
Family Fortune.
Family Fortunes.
Catchphrase.
Are we on?
That spinning wheel thing.
Okay. Are we on the third one?
The third one was
There's 2 people. Huh?
Yeah, and then it was on someone else.
on the chase.
Chase.
The chaser.
Les Dennis. Les Dennis still alive?
Anne was the last one.
Anne Robinson, millionaire.
Anne Robinson. What was what was
What
her
race said already?
what was her catchphrase?
Huh?
You have been
When was the last time they won though?
Anne Robinson, you have been
Are
You're a millionaire.
no,
You're out.
You have been
Wasn't that Scottish guy in
I
Hideout?
know the catchphrase. It's,
In the Hideout, there was a Scottish guy.
you are the
You're the weakest link.
yeah, you are the linkest. Yeah, you are the weakest.
You are the weakest link.
So what? Okay, so we got the first one and we got the last one. What are the other three?
No idea. We went too.
Bradley
You've got to tell
Walsh.
us what the question is. You need to tell us because we don't know the questions. Oh.
Yeah, we don't.
Bradley Walsh. Bradley Walsh. Les Dennis and Family Fortunes. What was the catchphrases? What's the catchphrases for Family Fortunes?
Bradley Wolf.
I didn't watch them.
I don't even know what he does.
I never watched.
He Walsh.
No, that's what Chris said.
Oh, what? Chris. Yeah, Chris can be right. Chris is quite, to be honest. Chris knows a lot of things. Huh?
What about Family Fortunes?
No idea.
Oh, we better go back. We better go back with.
We're not supposed to be a tribute act, Chris. That's just us.
That was too modern for me, apart from Bruce. Apart from the first one.
Right, thanks for that, Chris. Me and Memo just got described as the tribute act to the Pet Shop Boys. Fabulous.
Love it. I
Where's
love it.
Fran, the quiz master? Fran, how do you want to do the answers?
I said to Chris the other day that he can answer question 1 because he knows what it is, don't you, Chris?
Who's question 1, Chris?
Well, it's nice to see you guys. So Bruce Forsyth.
It is.
Yay!
Fran, who do you want to answer question 2?
Well, Chicho's just come on.
Yeah, I'll be very surprised if Chicho knows any of these, but
I know these.
no.
Oh, I didn't know the second one, Fran. We couldn't work that out, me, Nick and Lucy. We knew 4 and 5, and I didn't know Roy Walker's name. Where did he say that? Say what you see. Is that Dusty Bin?
No, catchphrase.
Oh, catchphrase. Say what you see. Yeah, of course it is.
Yes, yeah. I knew.
That was a brilliant quiz, Fran.
Yeah, I only knew 1 and 5, and to be honest, I didn't even know that Bruce Forsyth's catchphrase was "nice to see you nice" until Chris reminded me.
Yeah,
well, that's right. The second one was
Nice to see it.
it is your final answer. Roy Walker was say what you see, and Bradley says the chase is on. And from Anne Robinson, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Nick Creel, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
It's just appeared, I think.
I wouldn't dream of doing that, Nick. You flounced off the other day. I wouldn't kick you out.
Oh, I love it.
He's saying something.
Great quiz. Go on, Fran.
Nick was saying something.
Got a sore throat. I'm in bed. I'm in bed with a sore throat.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
I feel better. I think it was that.
Really good radio show today, Nick.
Good for Jacob, yeah. It was great. A few technical hitches, which were quite funny.
Might have been the Rotary Club meeting that gave you a headache earlier.
I think it's that made me ill. I think I lost the will to live.
Lovely.
What's next? Quiz with Fran.
Right, it is. Yeah, amazing.
Round of
Fran,
applause.
thank you. Yeah, exactly.
I need it.
Legend, Fran.
So next it is the legendary Nikki and Alexis with the photo gallery.
Fabulous and handsome.
But which one?
Ooh. Right.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Right.
Hope everyone's well.
How's your
Apart from Nick, obviously, who isn't.
How's your granddaughter?
She's good. I saw her socially distance.
Oh, really? Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many weeks old now?
That's a really good question, and I should know the answer. 3. I think 3 weeks.
Amazing.
Right, so this week's theme was black and white, and obviously it's week 12, and my tinnitus is playing up. Yeah.
Where's that picture?
That's in Dungeness, and their old nuclear warning sirens. So yeah. So I don't know how loud they go, but it's best not to stand in front of them when they do go. But this is wow, everyone! This week's entries have blown me away. The standard is just getting higher each week. Well done. And where you've sent me many photos, I've chosen my favourites to show today. We have 16 participants, and I've chosen the shots that best fit the following categories: composition, impact, black and white, and story.
Ready?
Yeah. Lucy, I love this shot. It's just really, really strong. It's so much stronger in black and white. You look beautiful in this photograph.
Really beautiful.
Yeah, and content, and it has an ethereal quality to it as well, which I absolutely love. Everything about this shrieks black and white. It's just really, really strong, and the impact is fantastic. So well done, Lucy.
Yeah, really gorgeous.
Jez has obviously been with Windy Miller, and I really like this as a set, but I particularly like the one in the right-hand corner.
At the top.
At the top, yeah. It's absolutely perfect with the sky. It's abstract. You've got the sense of movement with the sails, the angle. The clouds are really menacing. Yeah, I think this is a great set, but I particularly like the one in the right-hand corner. Please, Jez, just keep on shooting. And the black and white just accentuates everything.
Now, I'm not sure if this is Lucy or Susie's shot, because Susie sent it in.
Yeah. Whose ever shot it is, Lucy or Susie, if we could know, that would be great.
It's on chat, if you want.
Susie.
Brilliant, thank you.
Yeah, I have a poster of a dog caught in sort of mid look around like this.
Which photographer's that?
Won a prize, Norwegian, can't remember the name. But there's also a photographer called Kurosaki, who did a similar photograph of a black dog just like this. And I think this is fantastic. And it works so well in black and white with the eyes peering through. There's a sort of sense of foreboding. It's just really spooky. It's really strong. And again, in color, I think this would get lost. So Susie, this is just great. Absolutely love it. Really well, really lovely shot. Now, Theresa, this totally perplexed me. I think it's wonderful, but have we got it the right way up? Which way round it goes? I know it's a reflection. It is chess pieces, isn't it? It looks like a sort of Salvador Dali.
It is chess pieces. I just turned the photo upside down. Nothing more.
Oh, you did? Oh, right. I was going to turn it the other way up, just in case it sent it wrong. But it's a reflection of a reflection, isn't it? It's I don't know. It really makes you think. And I think it's wonderful. And the light behind just sort of shining through the king and the queen. Yeah, I was. It just made me really think. This one, I love it. It's and again in color it would get lost. So absolutely brilliant. Susie, this is definitely Susie's. I love this one with the moon coming through. Moons are very difficult to photograph, as I found out only the other week, because they tend to sort of halo out. But there's enough of the moon showing, the trees, the sky, and I love the sort of suggestion, well, it's not a suggestion, with the window in the corner. What what's going on in, behind that light. It really sort of tells a story as well. You've got the two sets of lights. You've got the moon and you've got the window. Really strong in black and white. I really, really like it. So really well done, Susie. That's a great shot. Andrew, is that Tim on the beach, by the way, Andrew? Can we have a nod? Tim, is that you?
Yeah, like last summer, I think.
Yeah. I love the shadows, the really, really long shadows. In black and white, they work really well, and the clouds look great. And the skyline, Andrew, I think you're doing really well. I think you should be really pleased with these. The West Pier in the middle of the shot, the guy running away almost in the middle of the shot with your shadow taking the photograph, which is kind of regarded as a sort of no-no amongst all those who think that there's rules, but there aren't rules. Rules are there to be broken. So Andrew, I think you should be really pleased with these. Fran looks so good in black and white. It takes away sort of all the extra bits going around you and just makes you concentrate on your face. I really like this.
And Fran edited this herself.
Yes, yeah. So. Fran did this in black and white herself, which I think is brilliant in itself.
Good technique.
And good technique. So really well done, Fran.
Lovely. And a lovely smile.
Yeah.
Made us smile.
Chriso, I think that the pair together are really strong, but I particularly like the T-shirt graphic in black and white. I think, Tim, you should work on a T-shirt and drop the red out of the bat and just have this. It's
better, yeah.
Yeah, it works really strongly. And Chris, I think that your composition, the way you put the photograph together, you should be really proud of this. And it made me want to be back at the club as well with my dreadful backhand and practice it. It's just really, really strong. So well done, Chris.
Beautiful.
Get some T-shirts.
And this is Pippa's entry, which is Leo's foot. And I think this looks like a Henry Moore sculpt. These look like a Henry Moore sculpture or sculptures. It's such a strong set. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I would like this as a poster.
We've been looking at this for a long time.
Yeah,
there's so much to see.
Yeah, it's just so strong, and the use of light and angles really, really good.
Yeah,
gorgeous. Nick, I think that the woodland is a great shot. I love the sun coming through the trees, the tonal gradation going on there.
Tonal what?
Gradation, or is it graduation? Oh, I can't remember. Sorry. I've had a couple of drinks, and it's.
He talks like this all the time.
I love it. It's really powerful. The only thing I would say about the pigeon is that maybe try and photograph from the front or take a lot of shots or not zoom in so far because it's slightly.
Or maybe get closer.
Or get closer, yeah. Don't be scared to getting close. But I love the trees. I think, Nick, this is your best shot that you've entered so far. I really like it. It's very evocative. Serena's been to Cutmere Haven by the looks of it, and I absolutely love this shot. The reeds masking the background to where the river meanders. Oh,
keep going.
Sorry, someone's at the door, so Nikki's just running off. The sky is wonderful. You can see the shape of the downs. It's a beautiful landscape shot, absolutely beautiful. Again, another one that I quite like as a poster on the wall. It's very, very strong. So well done, Serena. Digna, I love this as a set. Digna's really thought about black and white in these. I particularly love the one on the left-hand side with the sort of the ridge, with the horizon, with the trees sort of almost marching down the hill. I really like this one. I wouldn't mind this one as a poster either. And I think the fence shot with the shadow is really strong as well. If I could just say to Digna that maybe get down a bit further, the angle, so that
What do you mean? Sort of
physically get down a bit lower, so that the fence at the back where it meets the trees doesn't get hidden. So you could actually have seen it, sort of, you know, the light hitting it, because it sort of disappears into the woodland. But the one in the left-hand corner is perfect. I love it. And the skies are beautiful as well. So Digna, just keep on taking those photos.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Juliet, this is really spooky.
He's been doing Darth Vader impressions all day.
Yeah. It's like I love I quite like the angle of the way it's shot rather than straight on. Sorry, not quite like it. I really like the angle of the way it's not shot straight on. It's got a sort of a depth now with the angle, and so I think fair play to Juliet for really getting a different angle on the shot rather than taking it straight on. And obviously everyone's favorite villain, Darth Vader, staring you in the middle. So really strong. Now we have a new entrant. We have Serena's partner, Pete, who's caught Serena, obviously coming out of what can only be described as perhaps not the warmest of seas. And I think this is a really strong pair, really sharp photos, work really well in black and white, very bold place to photograph as well, with the light coming from the sort of side and back. The horizon is perfectly straight behind on the shot to the left, and the expressions are wonderful. And I just think that the black and white accentuates these perfectly. So well done, Pete. And it's good to have a new person taking part as well. Oh, Tim, or Heidi, should I say? This is great. It's got a fantastic impact. I love. Is that Heidi's fingers, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, leaning over the reflective table tennis bat.
I was trying to take a picture of the bat, on just the bat, and she leant over the mirror.
I really like that in the corner. It works really well. This has got tremendous impact, and I think in black and white it has more impact. With color it would have got maybe more lost. So yeah, great impact. Really good.
Gorgeous.
Liz, this is another one of those ones that just makes you just look and look and look. There's so much going on, but at the same time, it's so simple. You got Salvador Dali just peering out from underneath a pair of slippers. You've got, you know, Bob Marley appearing from another sort of slipper. You've got Einstein in the middle there. You've got the black and white of the sandals. I think this is a fantastic shot that accentuates and shows how black and white works and how in color it would have got lost. So I think this tells a great story. And again, it's one of those ones that makes you really sort of think about what's going on. So well done, Liz.
Textured shots, that's easy.
Yeah. Lenora, a spooky set, I think. I love the tree. The slight use of sepia, not sleepier, sepia on the tree, and the bench, and that sort of gap at the end of the bench. Sort of, you almost wonder what happens, you know, up the pathway. And the light hitting the bench is great. Another shot that really sort of shows black and white at its best, and how it can sort of make you concentrate on the photograph rather than sort of getting lost in the colours. So a great set, really well done. And the shots that fit the categories this week are.
Do you like my new graphics?
Yeah, the new graphics. Yeah, composition it has to be Pippa. Can we hear from Pippa if that's possible?
Of course, yeah. Making tea as usual.
Hello. Yeah, Leo's feet. So I remember you talked about using red as a background when you're doing black and white, Alexis, when you were talking about doing black and white pictures. So actually, this is Leo's feet on a red bed sheet.
Oh, right.
I was
Okay.
opportunity to see what it would do. So the lighting wasn't very strong, but he was on the red background. It was just a little bit of light coming in from the window. But Leo's feet just tell so much of a story, because his toes are kind of like slightly frog-like because of his heart condition. So there's that. There's also the fact that he's got the big gap between his big toe and his second toe, which is called a sandal gap. And lots of people who have Down syndrome have a bigger gap there, but not everybody. but it's just it makes his feet quite unique, and he's got that very deep crease around the base of his big toe. So I love his feet, and he just took so long to get up onto his feet to walk, and his feet have been through so much in hospital that they're just very precious to me. They're kind of the place where Leo takes up his place in this world, on this earth, and his footprints and his kind of feet are really special to me. So I was really pleased when I suddenly saw them and they curl around each other, and I thought, right, that I'm going to have a go at taking photographs of his precious little feet.
I mean, I think you should have this posterized, made into a poster, and put it on the wall. I'd look at this all day. It looks like a Henry. It looks like Henry Moore sculptures.
It did look like an hourglass figure, didn't it? I was really struck by that one. That's why I carried on going, because that was one of the first ones I took, and I was having lots of fun with it. Although he wasn't. He kept moving his feet and telling me off.
Oh, really well done, Pippa. It's a great set.
Oh, thank you.
Impact. So we have Lucy and we have Heidi. Well, Tim and Heidi as impact. I think in black and white, these two have such impact. I mean, would it be possible to hear from either of the participants?
I've just asked Harry Potter to unmute himself. Heidi's having a sleep, but Lucy's on.
Yeah, I did it in the black and white filter on my phone, and I've just lying there relaxing, talking to my family on WhatsApp, and I just felt so like I should take a picture there and then.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean,
It reminded me, but I thought I just had to do it just there and then.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's got so much impact. It's fantastic. And could we hear from Tim as well? Please?
Yeah, so those blades, those mirror bats. Anna Brooks knows someone who makes jewellery, and her and Sandy just got one at Christmas. And the guy lives near Preston Park, and he makes jewellery. But Jeff has been looking on eBay for particular old blades, and he found these two old Johnny Leach blades, and just got them back yesterday in the post with mirror on an old vintage blade, and I just think they're so lovely. So I think they're going to come quite slowly, like one or two at a time, as we can find the old blades. But we want to we want to get more done, because I think they're really nice presents and prizes, and I also think people will buy them as well because they're just so beautiful. So yeah, that's the story behind the bat. And then my ugly little daughter got in the picture as well.
Good job, she's asleep.
Oh, not really. She's doing all right.
Brilliant.
Yeah, really well done. And category for black and white is Serena. It's just, the tones are beautiful. So if we could hear from Serena, that would be lovely.
Yeah, go for it, Serena. Gorgeous.
Oh, hello. Hello, thank you. Thank you. Wow, I was surprised. There's so many fantastic entries. Yeah, some great photos. Thank you. Yeah, originally I stood up and we went for a walk to Cookmere Haven, and on its own it was a bit boring. Then I noticed I was walking in long grass, so I knelt down and buried the camera below, getting a bit spiked by all the thistles below, and took some sky shots in the background, and sort of did it from that angle instead, with the Cookmere Haven ribbon in the background. So thank you. Yeah, it's great topic to do, black and white. Yeah, really enjoyed the challenge.
Thank you for doing it.
Thank you for inspiring us all.
And story, two winners. Oh, sorry, two competitors. We have Liz and Pete, a new person taking part. And
so Liz, can you tell us about these gorgeous textiles and what you were doing there?
Oops. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. They're just, I just like the idea of different patterns and textures, and I've got a lot of black and white stuff, or some black and white stuff. So their shirts and their shoes and their sandals and just bits of fabric and textiles all just jumbled together, well, arranged, but still jumbled up together. And I particularly like that funny sort of lower shirt with all the faces on. And I thought that would just be quite amusing to have as part of it too. So yeah,
the faces on the shirt.
Yeah, it
Sorry?
works really well.
The faces on the shirts.
Yeah. It's a shirt. It's an lower shirt. Yeah.
No, I love it. Really well done, Liz. And is Pete there, Serena?
No, Pete is actually, he plays tennis every Tuesday at 5
Is he?
o'clock.
Can you
we
explain?
went down to, pardon?
Can you explain for us what's
I
going on?
can, yes, but we went down to the beach because I was going to say, oh, let's go to the beach and do expression shots. And for the week before, or I can't remember when, and I didn't realise he'd taken these photos, and he showed me only last bit. Said, "Oh, they look good in black and white. Try it out, and I'll enter it in for you." So he'll be very chuffed when I tell him when he comes back from tennis. But yeah, he took those. I think I was standing above him saying, "Oh, that was cold."
Yeah.
Maybe to go without my wetsuit.
Excellent.
Oh well, say well done to him.
I
Please.
will do. Yeah, he'll be very chuffed, and he'll probably start entering now.
It's a really strong week.
Yeah.
Okay, so next week's theme is landscape. And it doesn't have to be a landscape shape, by the way. It can be a portrait shape, but it can be a view that you see while you're on a walk, or you know, just out and about, or one that you've seen lots of times. You thought, I'd really like to photograph that. Well, this time, actually photograph it. That's what I'm sort of saying. It can be a view from the window, or it can be a view inside your home if you can't get out. But it's you know, we've had some landscapes in this week already, and you can sort of, you know, it's about what's around you. That's what I'm trying to sort of say, and what you see, and people can be in the shot. But tune in on Friday for top tips, and I'll probably make more sense. But really well done, everyone. It was great this week. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you had fun as well.
Not everyone's pictures. I just wonder if one week you could just be like unbelievably rude about everyone's photos.
Oh, I couldn't do that, Tim.
I would love that. But maybe the competition could be just send in the worst photo that you can possibly take. Will it be all right? You say, yeah, quite like that one, but the one on the right, absolutely appalling. It's rubbish. I don't know what you can just assassinate everyone's photography. That'd be entertaining.
I'd have to. I don't think I could do that.
He's too nice, and he sees things that we don't see. So if you think something and you think, oh, I don't like that, he always manages to see something amazing that people are doing.
Yeah, but it's a good idea, Tim.
We'll work on it.
I want to ask Alexa and maybe I have a name. I just want to ask, does he want it in black and white still, the landscape picture?
Good question.
No, sorry, I should have made that clear. Colour or black and white?
You choose.
You choose, yeah. Sorry, I should have made that clear. Good question.
Thanks, Lucy. Right, Theresa.
For ages, a quick game of a couple of charades. So I'll do a couple, and then if there's somebody else that desperately wants to do them, I picked a couple of children's films. So just to give you a bit of a thing. So you might want to spotlight me, so there's a bit more room. So I'm going to be put off because Jack's sitting there. He's putting faces at me. So here we go.
Do we want answers in the chat?
Oh, people can call it out if they want, however you want to do it, Tim.
All right, let me enable you to unmute yourselves.
All right. I think they're going to be quite quick. Here we go. Ready?
Film.
A film.
2 words.
2 words.
First
One
one.
word.
Crawl. Swim.
Pocket.
Find.
Hide.
You're hanging in your pocket, get a ball out.
Harry Potter.
Second word.
Second word.
Word.
Fish.
Fish.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah, who said Finding Nemo? That's it.
Who was that? Serena.
Oh.
Andrew was, I think.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, yeah.
As well.
Right, this one's a really quick one. This one's for Chris O. I reckon he'll like this one.
Well, one word.
One word.
Jaws.
Hairspray.
Yeah, hairspray. Lovely.
Quick.
Okay. They're
I
too
got
quick,
that.
aren't they? They're too quick at Chris O. Right, here we go.
Film.
Film.
3 words.
Third
Third word then.
Oh.
Second word.
A.
Small.
Of.
A.
Tiny.
In. Small.
Small.
People.
Four box.
Small people.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Swimming.
Little Mermaid.
Waving.
The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. Yeah.
Yay!
Charade. Anyone got a charade? Any volunteers? Go on, Fran.
And
2 words.
is that song?
Still. Oh, song, yeah.
Tennis.
I didn't say anything.
I said that. I said that.
Brandon.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
Tim said
Well
that. I said that. Hey.
Is that a TV programme? I love table tennis.
Yes,
I love
it should be.
It's going to be.
Zoom table tennis.
He's done.
Well done, Togs. You're a star.
Yeah.
Which leads us to sing along, is it? Sing along with Chris O. Is that the plan?
Yep.
What are we singing along to?
Right. I want to get up and dance for this song. This is the one I love. This is Celebration.
Nick, are you unmuted, Nick?
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gather around the parlor talking, that's when Billy would take me walking through the backyard, and we'd go walking, and he'd look into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Hallelujah. He was. Oh, he was. Hallelujah. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard to try. When it starts sweet talking to me, kiss and tell me everything is alright. Baby, baby, everything is alright. Can I sneak away again tonight now? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher. I'd say you're the only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Hallelujah, he was. Oh, he was. How well I remember the look that was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all of mine, learning from each other slowly, looking to see how much we're growing. The only boy who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Hallelujah.
What a great version of that song. Thank you, Nick, sharing. Thank you.
That was a tune, wasn't it?
For introducing. Everyone can unmute themselves.
When's the mum coming on to?
Great show as always.
Tomorrow, Fran.
Yes.
Can't remember, but there'll be tomorrow.
What do we need? Do you know what paper size we need yet? Or you'll let me know.
Find out.
Chat.
Can't remember.
A1.
Was Digna and Alexis and Digna are muted.
I'll unmute them all.
They can unmute themselves. Andrew, look at that. That is amazing. Is that
right? Did you paint all those in?
Just for me to do.
Have you laminated that?
Yeah, I made it.
Have you laminated it?
Because
I like the way you done all the stripes.
for making it
Fantastic.
Thank you. Bird
Everyone's unmuted.
You've just offered my services to you lot to name this the BTTC family show.
Amazing, mate. Amazing.
Brandon's just reminded us that it's fitness at 11 tomorrow. Thursday morning fitness with Brandon. And
Please join in. Please join in for the fitness tomorrow.
I'm not doing that.
At 11 a.m. Yes, Brandon. When we actually continue to do that tomorrow.